Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Just a Man and His Cameras, and today I got a new camera. Yes, I am building an FPV drone, a real live true blue FPV drone. This will be one of many in the series, and yeah, follow along in my adventure of FPV drone. I can't wait. Right here is the Mario 5, the DC Advanced frame. It was set up, or supposed to be set up for the 04 Pro, the 04 Air Unit Pro, which is what I have in here. I've already installed it, and yes, it did come with that. I did purchase these little the Air Unit side pieces, which what I didn't know, it actually helps with mounting of this air unit. So what I should have today is the motors, and I've got the SpeedyBee stack. It's the F7V3, so 50 amp ESC, and it's got the F7 flight controller. I also have it's a GPS. This is the SEQUA. I can't remember. I decided I was going to go ahead and video the process, the rest of this process. I'm going to do some soldering. I purchased this soldering iron. It's a Workies. I've used it. I had to solder these 4 wires on, and here, let me get you all a little close up of my soldering. So yeah, it's not terrible, but maybe, you know, maybe it'd be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Don't answer that. Let's open up some boxes and see what I got. Put that over here, and let's start with what's in the bag. I think the bag is props. And made in China. So these are the Gemfan Hurricane 51477-5. Should be 5-inch. And yeah, let's file this away somewhere. All right, and next up we have this box. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, hey. So we got the, oh, this is the beeper. Oh my gosh. Box for this box. And this, ooh, this is heavy. Like possibly, oh, the motors too, yeah, forgot. So this should be the stack, and here are the motors, and I forgot to tell you. So I went ahead and I got the SpeedyBee, the 2306.5 1800 kilovolt, 4 pieces. Let's take one of these out. I like the cute little case that they come in, so make good for little screw storages. So these are going to be the first thing we mount on the frame anyway. I mean, my goodness. SpeedyBee. I don't know, this is, like I said, this is my first one. My first opinion is, I mean, for a company to take that much care in the packaging, and maybe this is just norm, I don't know, but this is excellent. And it looks like I have a QR code for the SpeedyBee app, which I've already downloaded the SpeedyBee app on my phone, so we're good there. So let's go ahead and open. Let's go ahead and get all these motors out. If you see something that I should do before, please don't wait. Leave a comment. I read my comments pretty quick, so, and yeah, so let me know before I, if you see me doing something that is most likely going to fry something. And again, SpeedyBee, your packaging is phenomenal. This is my first unboxing of anything FPV, but yeah, even the frame, which I bought on Amazon, which was a stupid move, by the way. SpeedyBee app, SpeedyBee website prices were cheaper. So I will tell you all that. Don't just assume Amazon's got the best prices. SpeedyBee had better prices on all of their stuff. Let's get the drone back out of here. Let's get some motors mounted to it. So, and here we go. Let's start. And as much as experience as I've got, 0. I do know you mount these motors to where, and these do already have Loctite on them. You mount the motor so the wires run down the arm. That is basically all that I am for certain of. Alright, so I've got to get some other screws, it looks like, to put the landing gear, I guess, on, whatever you want to call these little doodads. So anyway, I'll go ahead and I'll put 2 screws in. It's not like I'm going to fly this thing today anyways, so all is well, I guess. I just absolutely hate when something is not quite all the way done. But it is what it is. So maybe, I wish I'd have known that beforehand, because I would have ordered me some. The 2 sizes you mostly need is the 2.5 and I think the 2. Anyway, motors are on. I kind of like the idea of these being covered and make it look cleaner. Scissors would be nice. I'm just trying to make it look clean and keep the wires protected as possible. I'll go down in the garage in a minute, see if I got any more of the heat shrink. But I'm not going to go into the explanation of all of this stuff because honestly, I know enough to just to be dangerous. There are other people out there, plenty of videos on this stuff, a plethora of videos, and a lot of guys actually know what they're talking about. So I'm not even going to try to blow smoke, you know what I mean? So anyway, so inside the box we got our power wire, which we're going to need first. We got jumper wires, or wires, cables, a bunch of other little cables. These are all specific to, I think, what camera. They basically got you set up for what camera you are using. Hey, we're back. Day 2 of this build. Yeah, had a soldering iron issue. Upgraded it to a Weller. This is a 60 watt adjustable soldering iron. So yeah, I was able to solder the motor leads on. Sorry I didn't catch that in a video, but definitely made a world of difference with the hotter iron. Yeah, so yet another thing I learned. So yeah, if you're gonna do this kind of thing, you need to make sure you've got the proper tools. There are many videos out there that explain, you know, exactly, you know, especially on the soldering. I don't know, I've seen a dozen videos. So anyway, right now I picked up some longer screws. Why SpeedyBee Mario 5 frame has these little landing pads, but they don't give you screws long enough to mount the motor. I mean, is there a reason? I don't get it. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing right now. Putting these on here. I want to say these are 12s, but they may be 16s. Where's my tape measure? My little ruler right here. Let's see here. These are 10. They're M3 by 10s, I think. All right. So anyway, you want to be sure. All the screws that came with this all had Loctite built in. So so these do not have Loctite. So I'm just using the blue Loctite, because you do want to be able to remove it if you crash the darn thing. At least that's what I'm figuring. Not expecting to crash it though. Or whatever. So anyway, so we're just gonna put these in kind of finger tight for a minute until we make sure we get all of them in, so we know they all lined up. Gotta rotate the motor around. You just want a little dab of, do you? So what I want to do now is I want to zip tie down all the motor wires and my LED lights. Like I said, I think for now I'm just going to mount them directly on the bottom. So let's do that. Lights, camera, it's time for action. So I've got the Radio Master DBR4 30x30 receiver in here, which is the dual X-band Gemini blah 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 blah. But this thing has got 4 antennas that come out. I mean, it's the little spider thing. Y'all have any ideas on exactly how I should fasten these down so they don't get into the motors and into everything else? How would you guys do it? You experienced pros. let me know in the comments below. This is my very first build, and if you like this, please hit that like button. If you want to follow along in my first build, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's build this FPV drone together, learning together. Thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. We'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.